And imagine if you were there. There's these huge crowds of people trying to hear what Jesus has to say, but then he went too far. It's here that Jesus begins saying things like, I am the bread of life that's come down from heaven. Unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you have no life in you. And people began walking away.
The Eucharist may be the most difficult thing for us as Catholics to believe.
The miracle of the bread and the wine becoming the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus, it kind of blows your mind.
The most incredible, amazing thing on the planet looks like bread and wine.
Every Mass is centered around this great, mysterious truth.
And sometimes we can look at this sacrament and think, it looks like bread, wine. Why would God choose to communicate his very life to us through these things?
God has been preparing humanity to understand this great gift of himself from the very beginning when he created the world.
If you know the story behind it, from the beginning, from page 1 of the Bible, the Passover meal, the connections with the Old Testament, then everything begins to come together.
He says these words that we know so well, they never heard before. This is the chalice of my blood.
So when Jesus is sitting at table, when Jesus says these words, he's doing something completely new.
Jesus is instituting the Eucharist in this meal. And it's going to alter the course of history. The question that we need to ask isn't what is the Eucharist, it's who is the Eucharist.
That immaterial force that pre-existed space and time, who exploded the universe into existence, this is the one we receive.
It doesn't just point us toward heaven, it actually is a taste of heaven.
I don't have to die to go to heaven. The Mass is what takes me there.
The same Jesus who walked the streets of Jerusalem and Galilee 2,000 years ago, that same Jesus is present to us sacramentally under the appearance of bread and wine, and he's there in all of our churches and all of the tabernacles.
A God who is so good that he hands himself over and becomes present and available to you and to me.